What's up, everybody? I'm GrizzlyKaun, and today we're going to be going over A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Episode 1. Right off the bat, it's a much different vibe than Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. There's not this impending doom feeling at all times. It's more lighthearted, more comedic, a little more fun. Right from the opening scene, I was getting Kingdom Come Deliverance vibes, so that's always a plus. Very good game. So at our opening scene, we're introduced to Sir Dunk, or Sir Duncan the Tall. I instantly thought he's a very likable character. He's honor-bound, but he's insecure about his place in the world, just wants to fulfill his knightly duties. Our opening scene establishes him as a hedge knight. He roams from town to town in search of coin, winning tourneys, or whatever he can get his hands on, really. He's out living in the brush, living under trees and the stars. Something I thought was really funny was the crescendo to the Game of Thrones theme that we've all come to know and love. What a way to end it. Sir Dunk is bearing his Sir Arlen of Pennytree. He's the knight who Sir Dunk has been serving and squiring for. Apparently, upon his deathbed, he granted knighthood to Sir Dunk, which comes up a little bit later in the episode. It's going to be very interesting to see if they address whether he was actually knighted or not. It leaves it pretty ambiguous, so I guess we'll see where it goes from here, if they're going to actually address it or not. As Sir Duncan makes his way towards Ashford, he finds a tavern where he sits down to a nice meal of lamb and duck. It's also in this tavern that we meet Egg for the first time. He's definitely more than he appears to be. He's well-spoken, clearly educated. They have a little bit of a bonding moment where they both reveal that they are orphans to each other. Egg asks Dunk if he can be a squire and leave the tavern with him. Sir Dunk refuses Egg and heads out of the tavern in search of Ashford Meadow. Upon arriving in Ashford, Sir Dunk meets with the Master of Games, where he gives his name and title. Again, we're unsure whether or not he was actually knighted by Sir Arlen of Pennytree. When asked if there were any witnesses to his knighthood, he responds, yes, a robin and a tree. So Sir Dunk is told that he needs to find someone who will vouch for him as a knight, someone who knew Sir Arlen of Pennytree. Upon arriving at Ashford, Sir Dunk sees the banner of House Dondarrion flying, and the Master of Games tells Sir Dunk that was Sir Manfred of the House Dondarrion, who Arlen used to serve under, and he should be able to vouch for him. After leaving the Master of Games' offices, we then meet Sir Stephen Fossaway, who definitely sets up some kind of potential future rivalry. He fights like a brute, hard-hitting, very good with swordplay, instantly comes off as a bit of a jerk to Sir Dunk, so he decides to set up camp away from any conflicts. Later on, after he has set up camp and hooked up his horses, Sir Dunk goes looking for dinner at the tent of Lionel Baratheon. Now, right away, Lionel Baratheon, I loved his character. He's very eccentric, the only guy at the party on Molly, but he's having a great time. Lionel instantly takes an interest in Sir Dunk based on his height and tells him he needs to walk as tall as he is. I think Lionel really liked Sir Duncan right off the bat. I think he likes that Dunk is a real person. He's not there to grovel at his feet. On the dance floor, when Lionel's trying to stomp on Sir Duncan's feet, Sir Duncan does it right back to him, and they seem to instantly become best friends.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
After the dancing and partying, we find Sir Lionel and Sir Duncan sitting at a table together drinking, and they're just kind of going over Sir Duncan's predicament at the moment. He doesn't have the money for ransom to be able to buy back his horses and his armor and everything if he was to lose a match. He asks Sir Lionel what he thinks he should do, and Sir Lionel says, I don't know. After the party, Sir Duncan finds Sir Manfred leaving the tent with a few ladies of the night. He tells him who he used to squire for, and Sir Manfred has no recollection of this person. It seems that he doesn't really care about who served him before. He's just the ruler. He doesn't care about the small folk. So again, Sir Dunk is left at square one, trying to find someone to vouch for him so he can enter the tournament. Feeling discouraged, he goes back to camp where he finds Egg cooking fish. Sir Dunk asks Egg how he got there, and Egg says that he hitched a ride on a lamb cart. Egg tells Dunk that he'll have to take him back to King's Landing if he wants to take him home. A little subtle hint to his true identity there. After a little bit of talking, Sir Dunk agrees to let Egg serve him for the tourney, and so we end the episode with Sir Dunk and Egg laying down to go to sleep for the night, where they see a falling star. Egg makes the remark that all the other knights have already gone to bed and they're laying in their tents, so they didn't get to see the falling star, which is supposed to bring luck, hopefully signifying a good omen that the luck is for them alone. Overall, I really enjoyed this first episode. The swordplay looked amazing. I'm very excited to see the combat in the tourney me. I think it's going to look great. Can't wait to see more of it. I love Game of Thrones, but it's a nice change of pace to see something a little more lighthearted, a little more condensed story, more contained. It's not just this giant epic of this world-ending kind of thing. It's comedic, it's fun, it was a great time watching it. Very interesting characters right from the go. Can't wait for next week and all the weeks to follow. I believe it's 6 episodes this season, and we'll be here breaking it down each week. For more reviews like this on movies, shows, and games, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm GrizzlyKaun, and the cave is always open.